Greetings. Welcome to the Integrator walkthrough section. Before we get started, I'd like to give you a high-level overview of DCKAP's Integrator product. DCKAP Integrator is a cloud-based middleware solution that handles data flow between two or more systems as long as there's an API associated with them. The system could be an e-commerce platform, an ERP, a PIM, or even a CRM, or any custom solution that is built. As long as you have an API with the capability to extract and fetch to and from the systems, the DCKAP Integrator can get the integration job done effortlessly. Basically, it is safe to say that the DCKAP Integrator is one of the best platform agnostic solutions in the market today. It is hosted on an Amazon Web Server AWS infrastructure and is a SaaS-based product. Prior to building DCKAP Integrator, we have worked with over 100 plus customers, and with time and reliable feedback, we have been able to reproduce developer dependency, increase flexibility, and at the end of the day, provide reliable data synchronization between your systems. We will now begin with the walkthrough sessions. As you can see, the DCKAP Integrator has a very simple and clean interface that easily directs users to its features. You can customize the customer and order report based on the selected frequency. It gives you the number of total records processed, success rates, new customers, and new orders, to name a few. Over here on the right-hand side, you can view all the projects. You can have multiple projects and multiple integrations within each project. The DCKAP Integrator is flexible to accommodate integration projects based on your current need. Once you explore into an integration project, you are redirected to the integrations page. This is where all the magic happens. The integrations page is known as the brain of the integrator, but our starting point on building an integration lies within the credentials screens. So you will navigate to the credential screens, and here you will find the credentials dashboard. In this dashboard, it is very key and very pivotal that you have all your systems connected via once back to the dashboard. You can test your connection. Here you will see that the connection was successful. You also have the opportunity to view the logs just in case if you need to do a deep dive analysis. Each of these items will represent anything such as the CRM, the ERP, any other PIM, FTP, or integration that you will need to have. Once done, you will head back to the integrations page. As a reminder, the integration page is the brain of the DCKAP Integrator. The DCKAP Integrator allows you to create and define integration touchpoints with the utmost ease and is completely flexible in that way. The touchpoints required for building a successful integration project vary based on the needs of your business and your requirements. For this, we're going to go and look at the pipes. You have the opportunity to add a new one, see the activity history, edit a pipe, clone a pipe, delete a pipe. We are going to edit a pipe. In the pipe, you have the opportunity to either have it batched or dynamic. The difference between the batch and dynamic is that the batch is set up where you have more of a manual process to do and have more control over it. The dynamic is a one-time set it and forget it. You have opportunities to do email alerts, have modify settings, change the flow, and do specific type of mapping. Defining the mappings is a very key and pivotal point in the process. Mapping itself is pretty simple. It's just a drag and drop. You also have the option to click on the modifier and to do a little bit more configuration, still taking advantage of the drag and drop options. You want to save any kind of changes that you have. And just like that, your pipe is done. You have the option to schedule your pipe. In this case, you have the opportunity to schedule it in various ways: by the hour, by the day, month, by the day of the week. You can add multiple schedules if you'd like, or you can set it on autopilot. There are times where you'll have to do it manually. The DCKAP Integrator gives you the opportunity to do that manually. At any point, you can click the sync down and watch as it syncs manually. Once done, the timer will update and you will see it. Another feature the DCKAP Integrator allows you, the user, to be able to have access to is the logs. Within these logs, you're able to see a more in-depth version of what is going on. You can view consoles. You can also review detailed logs to download them and be able to see specifically what is going on and if there are any issues that need to be resolved. You have color-coded statuses here that will allow the user to be able to deep dive should they need to. The DCKAP Integrator allows you to have access to the API manager. You can create a new one, you can import them, or you can go ahead and modify them. It's as easy as just creating one with the click of the button. You add the API name, the system it wants to do, and the method by which you need that API to interact. You can see the status of it, of API usage. And again, should you need to clone one or edit it or delete it, DCKAP Integrator gives you that opportunity to be able to do that. It also gives you the opportunity to see the activity history, to know which one of the admins or the people that you have given access to have edit, modified, or delete a record. In this display, you're able to see the flows. DCKAP Integrator gives you the opportunity to be able to create your own flows, to give the flow the name, the description, and it also puts who created the flow. It gives you a status option to be able to see if it's active or if it's not. The right-hand side gives you an action button where you can either edit, clone, or delete it. With the click of a button, you can create a new one. And on the handler side, you can go ahead and just drag and drop. It is that easy. You as the admin have the opportunity to manage access within your project. There are two types of levels of security, one being an admin and one being a standard. You have the capability to add, to change access, or even to revoke. You can add and manage access to multiple user groups if you'd like to. You are the driver's side of the DCKAP Integrator. This concludes the overview of the DCKAP Integrator. Should you have any further questions, please feel free to reach out to any of the DCKAP solution consultants or visit us at www.dckap.com/integrator.